So when you're working on your car and you have these bolts in your hands, or you're just trying to set them awkwardly outside so then you can go grab another tool, and they fall, dang it. Well, one came out, but the other one is lost forever. Welcome to Snail Trail 4x4, another 2-minute Tuesday. First off, I want to apologize for how late this video is coming out. I came out into my shop yesterday and I mistakenly left the light on and the garage door open, and there was like thousands and thousands of these itty bitty tiny bugs flying around and bouncing off all the lights and everything, and I just couldn't stand it in here. I turned off the lights, I left the door open, I put a light outside of the shop and hoping most of them got out of here over the night, and there's none in here now, so I've got the door shut and I'm just gonna keep rolling now. So today we're gonna talk about one of my most hated problems of working on vehicles, and that is when you drop a bolt or you just misplace it, or a tool for that matter, and it falls down and it doesn't hit the floor. Like hitting the floor, that noise of something coming down and hitting the floor is just so gorgeous. Then you know, okay, I don't have to dig for it. I don't have to go in there and reach and grab and get my little pliers or any of those tools to go get a bolt that you can't even probably see. Like I can't see that one that fell down in there earlier. It'll fall out on the road somewhere, I don't know. So what do we do to prevent bolts from falling down? Let's talk about one tool that'll change your life. Let's drop 2 minutes down on the clock. Boom. Magnetic trays. These things are so amazing. They are a piece of cake. They are cheap. There's ways to make them yourself if you want to grab a magnet and these metal tray. But these things are super cheap. They're like $3 for one of these, and then if you get the bigger one, it goes up from there, and they have like ones that are slightly more powerful or not. I just bought one at my local hardware or the auto parts store, and it works great. What I like about this one is it has a rubber foot on here, so you're not going to scratch up your paint if you throw it on there or do whatever. Didn't stick. Yeah, if you throw it on there or whatever, it won't hurt the vehicle. Benefit of having these things is awesome because you can just leave the tray out. You can always undo your wrenches and undo the bolts. You put them into this tray. Let me grab some stuff. So I've got a variety of, or 2 little sockets here and then some bolts in my hand. And the benefit is that you can just drop them in there and they stay. Even if it's at an angle, these things are pretty much strong enough. Oh, the little one fell. And it would have stayed in there if it was centered. To hold them at almost any angle, you could just put the tools in there. You're like, okay, that one was pulling off those and these were pulling off the other ones. And then you have everything in one place, and it's super easy to stay organized. And it's super easy to keep everything right there, and you don't have to worry about them falling. And you can almost literally like step across the shop and just, I missed, toss it in. Came out the bottom. Let's try again. Nope. The big one. So you could just literally toss it in there if you have good accuracy and not drop them all over the shop. You can just toss them in there. You can just let them go and they'll fall and they'll stick and you'll know where they are, and you don't have to worry about knocking them off or delicately balancing them on the truck somewhere. It's just really nice to have these, and it's a super cheap tool. I store mine on the side of the toolbox. I just throw it on, leave it there. That way I know it's going to be there when I come back and need to use it for another project. It's really nice. That way it also keeps it out of the way of things because you don't normally have things on the side of the toolbox besides stickers. And if you put it up top in this mess, you might get lost or it just might get covered up with something. So I throw mine on the side of the toolbox. I'll put a link down in the description below to grab some of these cheap ones. They're great. They have a few different sizes, and it's an awesome combo to have. So if you enjoy these 2-minute Tuesdays, please make a comment below. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to cover, to just do a quick little overview of what's going on in the shop. Hammer down on that subscribe button, and don't forget, keep crawling.